Hello there, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria, and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, you are meant to receive this message, this reading, before the clock strikes midnight, before you turn into a pumpkin tonight. And anytime you're stumbling upon this reading, whether it's when it was first posted or a year from now, that's exactly when you're meant to receive this message. Okay, so Spirit is delivering some messages tonight, and tomorrow you're going to experience blessings and miracles in your life. And Spirit is calling you to be open and receptive to everything that is coming in for you. So I've selected some cards in my morning meditation, and we're going to get right into the reading and see what it is that you're meant to know tonight. All right, Sagittarius, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you before midnight tonight. So we're going to start with a Shadow Oracle card. This is the card deck that Spirit called me to use in your reading today. So we've got a shadow revealing itself to you. So we are getting a scapegoat shadow. Have any of you experienced a scapegoat shadow recently? Maybe this is a shadow within yourself, or you're finding that you're experiencing it outside of yourself. So the keywords are blamed or punished for an other's actions, victimized, sacrifice, and pushover. Are you feeling these within yourself or outside of you? So this is a shadow. If it's within yourself, you're meant to work with it. You're meant to heal this shadow, turn it into light. This is why it's surfacing. And if you are experiencing it outside of yourself through someone else, I feel that Spirit is communicating to you through that energy that is being reflected to you for whatever reason, for whatever purpose. Okay, so the message here is learn to respect yourself more so others stop taking advantage of you. Take a stand against those who are using you. So once again, learn to respect yourself more so others stop taking advantage of you, and take a stand against those who are using you. So look at that. So Sagittarius, you might also be resonating with the image of this card today. So yeah, this is really interesting. Maybe there's somebody in your life that looks like the person on this card. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else you need to know tonight. All right, so we are getting for you Queen of Pentacles. We have a beautiful, divine, grounded, feminine energy coming in here. This is the part of you that Spirit is calling you to embrace, right? I feel there's a masculine energy coming in from the scapegoat. It feels more active. This is why I'm saying masculine. It is more vocal. I feel it's a little bit controlling as well. It feels like again, a shadow part of that masculine energy. And here we have the light energy of the divine feminine, very grounded and rooted. This is a part of you that Spirit is calling you to embrace. And we have an opportunity right now at hand as you are shifting timelines. This is what's actually happening is whenever you're stumbling upon this reading, the midnight that you're about to experience tonight is the midnight where a timeline shift is happening. Okay, you are about to shift timelines. It's not going to be a drastic change. It's going to be very subtle. Now, some of you, those are spiritually in tune. You've already been feeling this energy coming into your life, and you know that you're about to go through some sort of a timeline shift. For others, you're receiving signs, right? I got moonlight. Right? Midnight, it was like a moonlight energy, some sort of a light. You might be seeing a light that is going on outside of your window recently, even tonight, maybe one that's so bright that is kind of annoying you. Or you've been seeing lights outside, or lights are flickering, something to do with the lights, okay? So we have the Knight of Wands. This is a card of emotion. It's a card of action. Perhaps you're feeling like you need to rush and do something. Maybe it's tonight as you're watching this reading. Maybe you have racing thoughts. Maybe there's something that you're overthinking and you're wanting to take action on it. Spirit is calling you to release this energy. Releasing it meaning you might be feeling an emotion because something happened. And this is true for you because you obviously felt it. Your emotions are real. Your experiences are real. What you want to do is ground yourself and allow that emotion, that energy to pass. That is you releasing it, and then clear whatever is left, that residue, and allow yourself to, before you go to bed, Release that weight through writing, journaling, whatever it is. You have to take action on releasing this energy. So that is the Knight of Wands. You don't have to wear armor either, Sagittarius. Okay, there's no need to wear armor. You're a spirit warrior, but you have to take the armor off before you go to bed tonight. 9 of Swords. So there's definitely a timeline shift happening through this energy here. And I do feel that some of you are going to bed at night recently with thoughts, emotions, and feelings that are heavy. You're worrying, you're stressing, whatever this worry and stress is. Spirit wants you to work on letting it go, creating peace within yourself. It doesn't mean that your problems are going to go away. You're actually meant to move through those problems and find solutions to them. But it doesn't mean that you have to carry them around all the time. So tonight, before you go to bed, work on releasing these in some way in order to create room for Spirit to communicate with you. So the 9 of Swords here, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. I don't know if any of you recently watched the movie Joker. I think it was the most recent one. But I'm getting that energy. I don't know what the theme or the message behind that movie is, but it's definitely coming through right now. Or perhaps you were playing some sort of a game and it had Joker on the cards, or you're seeing the symbol of Joker somewhere. This could also be like Jack in the Box, because the clown that pops up out of that box looks kind of like the Joker, like the clown. So I'm getting that theme around some of you. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because they all put those pieces together in your life. And share with me how these energies are coming into your life as well, Sagittarius, in the comment section below. Right? We're all going through something different. These cards are showing up differently. So the Queen of Pentacles here is a very powerful energy that lives within inside of you. This is something that you have access to, that you're meant to apply in your life. This is an energy of nurture. It's an energy of care, of love, right? So you have an opportunity right now to fall asleep loving yourself, in the energy of love for yourself, and to wake up spreading that energy out into the world, right? That's up to you. It's a choice that you get to make. And when we do wake up in the morning in the energy of love, because we get to choose what kind of energy we want to vibrate in. That's not up to anyone else but us. We can't control or choose how other people show up in our lives, how situations happen. We don't have any control over that. What we do have control over is ourselves, the way that we, our thoughts, our emotions, our actions. When everything is aligned, we have intention behind it, and we're focused on something, working towards that without distractions, without interference. But also, if there are distractions and interference, working through it. There's a whole system, a whole process here, is what Spirit is sharing. And I feel that you understand this. Those of you that are here in this space today, watching this reading, I feel you have a good understanding of this. If you are someone that feels that you don't have a good understanding of it, this is what's happening, is you're gaining that good understanding of it, an opportunity to really see and understand things through coming back to yourself and giving yourself that opportunity to love yourself again. So you connect with this energy, so you understand it, right? I'm getting an opportunity with money. I feel money is on someone's mind out there. Maybe money has been a worry for you recently. So when you go to sleep at night, you're worrying about money before falling into bed or falling to sleep. And it's coming through the 9 of Swords here, this worry, I'm getting sleep paralysis coming through. I don't know if any of you have been going through sleep paralysis or disturbances in your sleep, waking up at odd hours. And when you do wake up in the middle of the night, you're away again with that energy and thinking and worrying, right? So this is where Spirit is wanting you to catch yourself and work on creating peace within yourself, nurturing. And I feel this has to do with, because you have to take care of yourself. Maybe you forgot to eat today. Maybe you forgot to take care of yourself, or maybe you've been hard on yourself recently. Remember, you have to love yourself. You are responsible for your own soul. Right? And I really feel it's almost like this motherly energy coming in. Spirit is really wanting you to mother yourself, not in a negative way, not in an overbearing way, but to really give yourself love, to take care of yourself, right? It's really important for you. And the other thing here is I'm seeing someone that has recently implemented a nightly ritual. Maybe this is like a beauty regime, right? Maybe you have decided that every night before you go to bed, you're going to soak in a mineral bath. Maybe you're going to write down, you're going to have some sort of a practice that brings you to a place of peace. Because when you're in a place of peace and you're going to bed on time, it's almost like you're putting together a routine for yourself, Sagittarius, because maybe things have been a little bit busy. Maybe you haven't spent time with yourself. I feel this is really good and this is something that you're actually meant to do. So if you're feeling that call to actually move towards that energy and create a routine for yourself, because it's going to make you feel better. Okay, that's the opportunity. And we have the Knight of Wands. This is the energy of darkness. Good darkness, by the way. This is why the scapegoat shadow is coming through. I feel it's connected to the energy of the Knight of Wands for you. So when you're in action, when you're in motion, this is when you tune into the energy of your shadow. And the reason why it's surfacing for you, Sagittarius, is because it's actually a part of your armor. It is a part of this is your armor, your horse's armor. This is a part of you. You're meant to work with it. It's a tool you have in your tool belt, right? So they want you to work with your shadow here, the scapegoat, feeling like someone blames you or punishes you. You feel victimized by others. Maybe you've had to sacrifice a lot. Maybe you are a pushover. But I feel this is because you care. And things and people matter to you. So I feel this is actually not something that you have to think of as a negative, right? It's because you're loving, and what you have to do is protect yourself by having some healthy boundaries up, right? These swords can be boundaries that you put up that allow you to see the truth of people and things around you and the energies that are aligned to you or not. And you're meant to take action on. So what I'm seeing here is this Knight is kind of pushing away energies that don't belong. This is the guardian. This is the protector. You don't actually have to wear the armor. Like, you don't have to equip yourself with armor. Instead, put that armor down and trust that you have the ability and the power to push away energies naturally and rawly as your core self. You don't have to wear a mask or anything like that. And maybe this is what this is a mask that you have to wear around people in order to appease or to be nice to this energy. I don't know. You're going to have to share with me how these two are connected, the scapegoat and the Knight of Wands. The other thing I'm getting is you are breaking free from perhaps scapegoat shadow, breaking free and learning to work with it, learning to steer clear of it, however that works for you. But you're meant to take action on it. You are meant to be in motion with it. So many different ways that this can come in. I'm getting a black horse. Anytime I see a black horse, I say it. And this is coming through for you right now. So this is probably a sign. Seeing a black horse, there's freedom from shadows. Freedom by you working with them and channeling them into something creative, into something productive, right? I always find there's parts of ourselves that we experience throughout life through different, situations that we're in with different people. And these shadows are a part of us because we work with that shadow in that time, right? So I'm getting something that is revealing, like there's almost like this moment in history, a version of you that you were at a certain time of your life. And maybe you're having an experience right now where that version of you is rising, that part of you, that all that stuff. Maybe there's a shadow that you're battling right now, where you're seeing at a distance, where you're like, okay, I have to face this thing. I feel it is showing up again in my life. It's revealing itself. And now I have to step into my power, going back to that, because there's an experience that you overcame. There's something that you won. Something that was a breakthrough that changed your life that is now coming in again, but in a different way, but in the same kind of energy. You're going to have to share with me what this is. So planning, being strategic. I'm getting... they're showing me a chessboard that is tilted, like it's slanted, and some of the chess pieces are falling off. And also, I was getting this in a couple other readings, is the Queen's Gambit. I don't know if any of you have seen that TV series. I absolutely love that show. When I first heard of it, I had an idea in my mind about what about what it was going to be about. And then I watched it. It was completely different. I absolutely loved it. That is also coming in as a confirmation for some of you, especially if you've been watching that recently. And maybe there's some sort of, a character's name in that TV series that's coming in as a confirmation, or, it goes back to the girl's childhood, the main character's childhood, and how she grew up and kind of what she's creating and doing. There's like her journey within the experience. I feel there's almost like this kind of energy for you as well, right? So look at that, the Knight of Wands. You are your knight in shining armor. So remember, there is no knight in shining armor coming in because you are the knight in shining armor in your life, Sagittarius. We have the moon in the background. So I feel there is an influence of the moon's energy in your life. Pay attention to how you feel, your emotions around the full moon. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Swords. So what's happening here is you're moving on to the next level of your life. So this is that timeline that is shifting at midnight tonight. Spirit is calling you to not to go to bed mad, not to go to bed with heavy weight emotions, right? That you've been carrying around today, maybe yesterday, maybe for a couple of days or weeks now. Something has resurfaced here that you're thinking about and it is bothering you. What is this for you, Sagittarius? Write it down in the comment section below. It's time to heal this energy, I feel. Even if it's something recently, this is something that you're not meant to bother with. It shouldn't be bothering you as much as it is. But remember, again, the emotions that we feel, the experiences that we have are true for us because we're going through them, we're feeling them. But we're not meant to hold on to them. So allow yourself to go through the process of what it is that you're feeling, but also allow yourself to release that energy and move past it rather than holding on to it and wrapping it around you like a comfortable blanket, right? I don't know if you have a tendency to worry. Maybe you do kind of unwind or you decompress at night by thinking about everything that happened in your day. And maybe there's a little worry, a slight something that pops up in your mind, and away you go down that rabbit hole with that information or with that thought. It's important that you recognize that in your life, Sagittarius, because that is what kind of, it almost feels like, I don't know, something maybe they're showing me a faucet, they're showing me a drain, they're showing me someone's sink. Maybe this is in your bathroom, maybe it's in your kitchen. I don't know where this is. But I'm seeing something falling down. This may have been a ring. This may have been an earring, a contact lens. I don't know what this was, but something fell into the drain and it's gone now. This is how you have to treat this energy, is because when it comes in, it takes you down a rabbit hole. And you want to just let it fall down the rabbit hole without going in with it. I don't know what that means for you. Or maybe you recently went after something and you were able to take the pipes out and find it, right? So that's just a confirmation. There's a reason and a purpose that's coming in. I'm getting a plumber. I don't know if you recently hired a plumber to fix your sink or something like that, or you needed plumbing in your home because you're renovating, but this is definitely coming through. Or you're worried about fixing something in your home or around you that feels almost like the sink and the drain, like on it as a metaphor somehow, right? So you'll have to share with me. And some of you might be resonating with the images of these cards. Like maybe you saw a knight, maybe you watched a movie where there were knights in it. I definitely am getting, oh gosh, what is that? This happens to me all the time. Those of you that know me and have been watching me for a while, I get something. It's a Game of Thrones. That is what they're showing me, the Game of Thrones. For some reason, that's coming through. And the other one, there's another movie coming in, or a TV series. Maybe it is Game of Thrones. I don't know. Winter is coming is the word that's coming to mind. So you'll have to share with me in the comment section below. I'm so bad with names of TV series and movies. I'm the type of person, when I receive information, when I watch something, I remember the events. I don't remember particularly the name because to me that's not important. So my brain just like throws it out the window. And if you explain the movie, I'll know what it is. Maybe I won't remember the name, right? The other thing here is Spirit is calling some of you to allow the light in your life. I don't know if you've been sitting in the dark recently. Maybe you forgot to open your windows in your apartment, in your home, or you choose to keep them closed. I feel this is affecting you in some way because you're not getting the natural light, because you're not receiving the natural sunshine. It's almost like depleting you of something, mineral, maybe a nutrient. Maybe you need to get out in the sun. I'm getting like seasonal depression or depression coming in. So you're meant to actually get some support around this, to not like stay within that energy and allow it to like take you down into that rabbit hole, but rather look for support and find ways where you can heal this, because it can be healed. Maybe you feel like it can't, but Spirit is letting me know it can be healed. If you were to, take responsibility of your soul and actually look for the support that you need, do some research and look into things. I feel that there's also, you don't want to guard your energy too much. You don't want to close yourself off right now. There's a lot of energies coming in to bless you. So if you're going to bed closed off or in tight, like heavy energy, it feels like you're closed off here. Open yourself up to Spirit. Allow your body to lighten. I think meditation is going to be really good for some of you out there, to implement some sort of meditation that allows you to relax your body. A relaxing guided meditation. Okay, so I'm going to pull a bonus card for you now. This is the Lucid Dreaming, Lucid Living Oracle deck. This is a deck that Spirit called me to use in your reading today. So let's see what more Spirit wants to show or share with you before midnight tonight. So we are getting for you dreams of power. How many of you are having dreams of power? Okay, so the number 20, you might be seeing this number somewhere. It's a confirmation today of this message. We have this timeline. Oh my goodness, I'm getting chills from these images. So some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. We've got guardians here. You can't see them. You know that you're safe and you're protected, so know that. We have this timeline, a portal, a gateway that you're about to enter. I feel regardless, you're going to enter this tonight. This is when it's happening. And you're opening yourself up to a new experience in your life. And again, it might be something subtle that you feel. Maybe you don't feel it at all, but know it's happening. So your message today is, this is a long message, by the way, so bear with me. We all experience transformational moments in our lives when we have a sudden epiphany or a surprising burst of inspiration. Developing a mindset that is open and free from rigidity allows you to be ready for such moments. Do you see all the potentiality contained within your current situation? Reflecting on all of your choices thus far, can you see how they have worked together perfectly to bring you to where you are right now? You are on the threshold of a fantastic new venture, but to step into this new chapter, you need to release yourself from control and expectations. All you need now is the willingness to go beyond simple pleasures. You're being asked to transform your limited way of viewing the world into a transformational perspective. Who were you before your various personas were formed to please others and fit into the world? Who were you before that? Now is the time to return to that. In this transmutation of self, your original essence, self, is resurfacing. If you are struggling with these internal shifts, align yourself with the energy of a saint, a deity, or a god or goddess who speaks to you. What strengths do you want to embody in your life? If you are trying to cultivate compassion, look to Mother Mary. And if you need ferocity and strength to cut through challenges, call on Mahakali. Try printing out an image of what figure represents the energetic configurations into what you want to grow into. Put that image on your desk or your altar and ask yourself throughout the day if you are acting congruently with these energies. Now is your time to pivot into a radically new mode of operating. So I'm getting Goddess Isis. I'm also getting Goddess Hecate. I'm also getting Lilith coming through. Bridge, right? Bree, right? Is that how you say that? Now, it should be no surprise that what you are creating now will directly shape your future. This is a transformational time in your life. It takes only a single aha moment to radically alter the course of your life for the better. Take more responsibility for your beliefs and thoughts and how they direct the actions you take now. Okay? So that is the energy of dreams of power. So we're going to close off now with an angel number. You might be seeing this angel number already in your life. It's going to give you your confirmation and guidance. And anytime you do see this number, Sagittarius, remember the message of this card. So we are getting for you 222. You are in alignment for this timeline shift, you shifting timelines. You're in alignment with something that is meant for you, that you have called into your life. Alignment, synchronicities, serendipitous moments, deja vu, all of this is coming in. How do you move forward toward your life's true calling, Sagittarius? It's by doing what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Okay, so we have some keywords that might resonate for some of you. Connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, and trust. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, if you enjoyed my reading today, I'm going to post some more videos for you to watch, so make sure you check these out. I also wanted to mention, if you are looking to support my work, to support my channel, I do have some more offerings for you in the comment section below.